Hello, soft like beaters. How are you this fine Friday morning? I'm Joyce Trowbridge with Soft Flex Company for Spill the Beads with me on Fridays mornings right now at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we are here, and look at all the wonderful people that are on here already. Maria, Zach, and Dana. I love to see that you're here. Thank you. We're going to play with some pearls today. Did you see we have 30% off of our pearls right now? And what a perfect time. It's June. It's the first stone of the month. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you on there too. On here. And it, perfect time. Plus it's summer. I think pearls are great for the summer. And it's, and they're so trendy. And oh gosh, are you excited for the collaboration this evening at, if I get the times wrong, I'm sorry. I believe it is 5 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully, Thomas will have, of course, links in the comments of all of this. We have our pearl link in there if you want to get some of these pearls that I'm going to be playing with. They're in there. And a bunch more. Oh my gosh. And they're 30% off right now. How wonderful is that? Hi, Linda. Hi, Sherry. Hi. Look at one. And don't forget, we are going to do a giveaway. I have a strand of these pearls right here that I'm going to be using today will be given away today. You must be present at the end of this live to win. And all you have to do is put hashtag pearls, as you can see in the little ticker down below, in there, and we will draw a name from all of that. So that will enter you. And hi, Sandra. Good to see you on. Thank you for joining me. So, and Sandy, I love that. I have a few other fun little pearls to play with too from our website. And let's get started. Who's excited to play with some pearls? I am. I'm going to do like a semi-fancy necklace, I guess. It turned into a more fancier necklace than I expected. So we're going to see how it goes, right? Let's flip this around so you can see my table. Okay, let me see. Is that glare? Was it better with the light up or without the light? This is without the light. This is with the light. Which one do you like better? Let me know. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell which one is better. And it all depends on the beads sometimes, because the beads kind of change the way like the light reflects. Oh, why are you talking? Oh, there we go. With. All right, we're back with. Hi, and we got a couple without. Why? Come on, you can talk. Excuse my phone and my computer don't want to talk today. We're doing okay. We might have to check. Ooh, what are we going to do? Okay. All right. It is. It was going so well, and then all of a sudden, it just wanted to give me a little hissy fit, right? So let's start out with looking at what we have. So these are the flat back pearls that we just put up on the 7mm flat back pearls. I am going to be using them in my design today. And this is what you are getting a chance to win, is a strand of these. It looks, I don't know why. We may have to come in from a different angle on this. And if that happens again, we're going to try another way. There, at least we have multiple ways to get connected. And all we need to do is change our method, right? So this is what you're getting to win today, if you stay till the end. The others are center drilled, so it's the same pearl, but instead of being like this, where it's drilled normally through that direction, it's through the center of the pearl, and so it's on its side, which gives it a neat little look. And I love these. I think I'm inspired to use these with my artisan clasp that I made during the last collaboration that we did. And thinking I'm going to do a wrap bracelet with those items as a little extra fun later. But in today's, we are going to be using the regular flat back, and some of these are the, let's find the end or the back of this. All right. 12 count variety side dark gray pearl cornflakes. Oh, Nancy, that's so great. I love tomatoes. That's perfect. I love tomatoes. That sounds fabulous. And I'm glad that you're here with me. So I'm going to use some of the cornflake pearls in that dark gray. I'm also using this beautiful Baroque pearl, which where did I don't know where that one is. Where's that one? That one is the large antique brass pearl Baroque square. And I made myself a little connector using the wire technique that I did with the simple cuts. So if you want to know how to make this, we have a video on that you can catch. Watermelon. Oh, that, yeah, was what did that inspire you? That what I wanted to get a watermelon after, and I'm so I didn't get a chance to go to get a watermelon. I'm still going to, though, because that's my goal. I need some nice fresh watermelon. And then I did pick myself up a set of pearl reamer drills from Softflex, because I wanted to make sure that I was going to be able to get these on. This pretty much fit on the 20 gauge. I made this with 20 gauge, but it was nice to use the fine reamer here, drill, I should say, to just, has that, there's a fine and a very fine. And so I just kind of drilled out a little bit. Now, if you're going to use this on your pearls, start out with the smallest one, the very fine, and make sure it goes. And then if you want to get it to a little bit thicker, go with the thicker, the fine, and that will make it a little bit bigger. And make sure you are lubricating it. And I usually just use water for two reasons. You do not want to put this through and start, where's the hole? You don't want to start drilling it with the and cause friction, too much friction, because that can crack and break your gemstones and pearls. But also, the dust from pearls is pretty toxic if you breathe it in. So by doing it underwater or making sure it's all wet while you're doing it, keeps that from getting in the air. Wearing a mask is actually a very good idea. You just got watermelon today. Oh, with cottage cheese. Yum. That sounds like a lovely, nice, cool lunch for these hot days. It is still very hot where I am at, and probably hot where most of you are. So my idea is to take this as the center, or not the center. I'm going to do off center as a focal piece, and then I'm going to have some of these up here. I'm going to do a double on this side for part of the way, and then the rest, from the rest of the way up, I'm going to take the leftover pearls that I have and make a little chain with the wire. I use the 20 gauge rose gold silver plated wire because I thought that would be really pretty with these pearls. I'm going to string. I did notice that this Baroque pearl and these fit on the medium very nicely, but these cornflakes didn't. They fit on the fine. So I'm going to be using the copper color today because I like this like slightly different. You can use the regular, or you can use the white or the bone or something. But this is my direction today. I do have, I didn't see my copper crimps, or I'd probably use the copper crimps. So I'm going to be using my silver, which I think is bright enough to go with the gold, the rose gold, to not matter so much. I'm going to start out with this side because that's going to be an easy side to start with. I cut myself about a foot of fine soft flex. Yeah, 105 where you were the day before yesterday. We were up there too. 100 and something. I don't remember what the final number. Yeah, Becky, pearl and shell both are pretty toxic. For the little bits can get into your lungs and kind of settle and cause infection. That's how the toxicity is basically, is that it can get in there. 115. Thank you, Becky, I think this is going to be a fun design too. Let's get a crimp on. Now I know that my magical crimper isn't supposed to work on the fine as well, but I do know the trick of sticking a piece of wire in there to make it better. So I'm actually grabbing the medium in the copper, a piece of that to stick into the crimp. And I'm going to just go through this middle hole there of my component that I made. Oh, and I have like a couple of the, like, what are these? The oyster shell, the purple oyster shells that I had left over from the last. So I had a couple of those left over um, from my last project. So I put one on either side. I thought that looked cute. And then put that little end up through. And squeeze, and we're going to watch and see how well this works. I haven't done this with the fine in a while. So, let's do it on camera since I haven't done it in a while to make sure. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Yes, pearls are timeless and classy for sure. And that worked really well. Sticking that medium up in there with the double fine really made it so that I can use that fine wire. And now I got a little bead on there and makes it cute. And let's string. Now I am going to, I want to make sure that they're going either direction, and they are the cornflake ones. So they have like one side that is concaved and one, whichever direction those are. And I'm going to make sure I get these in the same directions. I want all the flips to be up. So when I pull it off, and I did not take them all off of my wire, or my little piece here yet, because I want to make sure that I know where the hole is, because it's so hard. If I pulled those all off, it's so hard to find the holes on these. So if I just pull them off one at a time, it's a little bit easier. Of course, I took these first ones off because I wanted to make sure that they would go on the fine wire. So now I'm like having to, it's harder to find the hole, but we got it. We got it. And I'm just going to put these on next to try not to lose the hole when I pull one off. And I love these little cornflake pearls a lot. I'm thinking I want to leave some for earrings. So I don't think I'm going to use the whole amount. I adore them because it gives you this texture that you really can't get, and it reflects the light differently. So we're going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm going to leave 6, I think, for earrings. So I have 3 for each, or do I just want 2 for each? I don't know. Let's see. There we go. I like that. And then I'll use the rest for earrings, I think. Do I want to add? I might just add one of those. Since I have a few of these little oyster shells in the purple hanging out here, I'm going to put a few on, add one of these pearls. to be the top of my connection, and I'm going to grab up another crimp. I love that, Annie. You know, that's the thing. Wear your jewelry even if it's in your bathrobe, and you know, anywhere and everywhere. I admire a friend of mine. You know, at the time she was just an acquaintance, and now she's more of a friend. And one of my favorite things is she would wear the most awesome jewelry just to, you know, she would go to her exercise class and then go run errands. And so she's in exercise clothes, but then she would have the most amazing necklaces on. Very, very statement necklace. And I just admire that. It was great. Why not? Put all that work into putting something pretty together. You might as well wear it anyway. And it makes you feel good. Oh, I love that, Becky. Yep. Yeah, you gotta it's a fabulous vibe, and you might as well give yourself some fabulous vibes to get those mundane chores done. All right, get that little piece of that medium in, and I'm matching my copper just so that if I don't cut it as well, it's not going to notice it as much. I almost put a turquoise in there. I'm like, oh, that'll show. If I don't cut it as close. And then the rest of this, I'm going to take my rose gold. I have a little piece of the rose gold wire. Oh, there it is. And I'm going to make little simple loop chain with just the flat back pearls today. All right. So occasionally you're going to get ones that don't fit on the wire. You might have tried it on it before. Or did I? You know what? I might not have tried the white pearls on the 20 gauge. No, I did not. So that doesn't work. I'm going to need 22 gauge for this and make little, or even 24 gauge probably. And that's okay. I'm going to make it with silver right now just to kind of give you an idea so I don't have to hunt down my 24 gauge rose gold. I'm going to just do little wrap loops. But when I do wrap loops, I'm going to make sure that I connect to what I am doing. In fact, I might do half silver and half. No, I'm going to do silver and let the rose gold just focus on the focus piece and do silver with these. And do a little wrap loop. Make sure you hook to what you need. Yes, the 20 worked great for this, and I wasn't paying attention. I thought I tried the 20, but what I tried was the medium wire. The medium soft flex actually goes through these pearls. So I was pretty surprised, and I liked that a lot. But as far as regular wire goes, we need 20, maybe 22 would work, but I have 24 sitting here. So that's what I'm going to use. And if you're not familiar with wire as much, the larger the number, the smaller, the thinner it is. I don't like to cut my end when I'm doing my wraps because when leave them. If I accidentally leave too much space, I can go back and undo or add on either side, and so that they could be even. So that's why I wait to cut these extras. And then I'm going to do the rest of this going up is going to be a chain like that made out of those, like those little wrapped chains. Of course, I want to tuck in that little end. I like using my crimpers for that, the regular crimpers. No, which I don't have on me. I have my mighty crimpers, which don't work as well. Because that rounder part just like tucks it in really nicely. In fact, yeah, I don't think the magical ones would work either. All right, so we got that part going on that side. Let's get this side going. So on this side, I am going to do a piece that's like 2 feet long. And I am going to get a crimp on. Yes, I think, and this way I don't need 2 strands. I mean, I could get another strand and then like make it just stringing, but this will allow me, doing a pearl chain like that will allow me to extend my necklace to the length I want without having to get more beads, which is kind of, since my idea of what I was going to do changed in the process of all this. I thought, you know what? Let's work with what I got instead of wishing I had more pearls. I'm putting both ends through my crimp, and I'm bringing it to the center, grabbing hold of that, getting that medium to pop in there to make my magical crimper work better with the fine. And then this time I'm going to make sure I don't cut off all of my fine wire and only these little bits of the medium wire. We can wish for more pearls for sure. And then we're going to start out with, let's see about using these oysters again. I'm going to do like a little triple. Because that fine wire is going through these oyster shells nicely twice. Be crazy if these would work. Nope, I didn't think so. I said it would be crazy. All right, so that's there and there. And now I'm going to let these spread open and just string a bunch of pearls to get to the other side. Because of the luster on pearls, sometimes it's like the holes close up as soon as you take it off. Oh, I'm loving how this looks. And because I'm using these like darker colors with the pearls, I like the fact that it's kind of the copper's kind of peeking out in between. Sometimes that will make your pearls look dirty because even like if I was just doing it, like you have to play with what you have, maybe um so the white or the bone might work better if you just want the pearls. But because I'm using these darker, I thought it'd be really fun to play and let the copper show through a little bit in between. Of course, the other way is to put little tiny seed beads in between or a spacer bead in between if you want to make sure your wire is covered all the way. But I like this. Oh, hey, you're here. It's never too late to join in the fun unless you miss it all together. I guess that would be the too late. I'm just stringing an asymmetrical pearl necklace with my flat back pearls, my 7mm flat back pearls with, if you put hashtag pearls in the comments and you stay till the end, we're going to announce a winner and you get to be entered in the drawing for your own set of 7mm flat back pearls. These are lovely pearls, aren't they? I believe these were a fabulous find from Sarah in Tucson the last time she went. Kristen might have even been part of that. And then the others are from before that, and they're beautiful. I think these cornflake, I was just in love with those cornflake pearls. Did I create the focal last week? No. But I have a video on how I did that. It's I did it with the simple cut um, check glass beads. I think was my first spill the beads. And there is a video on YouTube and on Softflex or on the Facebook on how to do the little curls. And the rest of it is pretty much just stringing. All right, so now that I'm there, I want to go a little bit further. I'm going to add some more on each side. Last week, oh, I didn't put my bracelet back on. I had it on and then I went to go wash my hands and I took it off to wash my hands. Last week, I made my mermaid bracelet. Find those holes again. Oh, that, you know what? I love using pieces that broken jewelry and adding it into new creation, to make new creations with new beads, and giving it new life again. All right, there we go. I think that is the amount that I want. Let's see. Nope, I want a little more. We're going to put 2 more on both sides. 2 and 3, I think. Ah, thank you, Rosalinda. I appreciate that compliment. I hope this inspires people, and to actually that you want to recreate this. Oh, love it. I hope somebody does. I want to see it. Please share on a Softflex VIB group when you make something. It's always so fun to see everyone's creations and sharing and inspiring each other. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. That's what I want. I'm making this outer one a little bit bigger so it kind of drapes a little. And now I'm going to go back into some of those oyster pearls again, or oyster shells again. And do 3 again. You did. I thought maybe you did pick them out with her. I love that. Love that. You know what? This is those are the things that I love, because now I'll feel like I got a little bit of Kristen and Sarah in my necklace. I got some Kristen and Sarah love. Now I'm going to just take my crimp here. Oh, yes, Rosalinda, for sure. Perfect for project for this evening's event. I cannot wait to watch what Kristen and everyone gets into. I'm going to show you what I'm planning on doing this evening. I kind of gave a hint in the right in the beginning of this spill the beads, what I'm going to do, but I'm going to go over it again when I'm done here, or as done as I'm going to be. Might be also finishing this, but that's another story. And I put that medium in just in case, even though I now have 3 things of fine, I want that medium in there just to fill up that crimp a little bit more to make these crimpers work better. I mean, that's like one of the main things when you are using these magical crimpers, is making sure that crimp is as full as you can be, in a way. All right, so I got my little lovely, I have to tweak my wire just a little bit so that it can hang a little nicer, but I think I'm good. And then it's chaining it up, right? You're just gonna do some more little chain. In fact, how many do I have of these? Let's see. I am going to pull these and go 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm going to even these out so that I get an idea. Thank you, Kathy. Yes, Annie. Aren't they great? Magical crimpers are fabulous. All right, I definitely have enough on both sides to finish my necklace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, do I count that one as a 10? That kind of can count as a 10 so that I can go and use up all of these. I think I'm going to use them all up. I might want, I saved those. Do I want some of these pearls into my earrings with my earrings that I'm going to make with the other cornflakes that I have left over? Thanks, Thomas, for putting that in there. Yeah, that's one. Do I need, well, if I have leftover, I will, but I'm not going to worry about that. I think I'm just going to go with whatever it is, and that's going to be my happy time. Okay, I might flip this direction. Yep, yep. All right. You like do something and you're like, I don't like it on that. What is it that I want it now on this side? Maybe I didn't want that to be as, there we go. There we go. I'm making it even more asymmetrical. That's how it's going to be. I love it. All right, I'm going to need more on this side, so that's going to be good. That's going to give me plenty. And all I have to do is start making my chain. I'm going to do a little. Do think I want like a little something in the rose gold right here, wire right there before I go with the chain, the pearl chain. This doesn't even want to fit in. Oh, no, not that far. We just want it kind of far. There we go. Did I ever get a bead strand for the new kit? No, Ginny, I never did. We were out of that bead strand. And if you haven't gotten your kit, though, you should pick up the new book lovers kit, because this is so fun. There's something similar to that bead strand that I am just going to pretend is enough for me. Actually, it is enough for me, but this is a really awesome kit too, and you should go pick it up if you haven't gotten it already. Cannot wait until we have like the fun. You are just too sweet. You really do not need to give me one, or maybe we'll talk later. I don't know. That is such a sweet thing to offer. Ah, you just made my day so much better. Just that offer. Just I'm going to be honest. It's been a really rough week for me, and that was just too kind. You really don't need to send one to me, but that gesture is just Thank you. I needed that. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little like 4-leaf that's gonna match my little clovers that I have over here. And to do that, I just started with my round loop there. This is very similar to how I made the ones here. I'm just gonna make 4. And then instead of 3, so I'm just going to wrap it around I'm just going to aim my pliers about even to each other so that I can I'm going to make a little 4 clover on this one. Well, let's get that one to be a little more round. Oh, Nancy, you're going to love yours. Oh, ah, well, I love you all too. I have to say, you are all definitely the reason why I am that I love what I do, that I do these things because we have just a wonderful group of beaders and it makes a big difference. All right, so I'm going to make that. I made that little hook that's going to go right there, and let's get, because I'm going to have to go with that direction because this is the open loop, and that's okay. I'm going to open up that loop to the side so I can hook it in. If I knew I was going to do it, I probably would have waited to crimp this until I crimped it onto this piece. So if you end up doing this piece, do this piece first before you crimp, and then just crimp it on there. Whew. Sorry. Thank you. All right. And now let's make some more of this. And we're gonna announce our winner soon. So if you haven't already done it, hit hashtag pearls in the comments and get your name put in the giveaway tool. I'm sure you could, if you insist, which I don't really want you to do it because I mean, I so appreciate it, but all right. Now I'm going to hook, before I wrap, I'm going to hook it onto there so that I don't gotta remember to do that. I always wrap my loops before I realize I'm wrapping my loops. And then I don't have any way to connect it. Then I either got to make another or I have to make a jump ring or something. So try to remember to put those little links in, right? You're you're all very kind. I appreciate that love. I really do. I'm sure you can send it to the Softlex address in and is that in care of me or intention to me, and then it'll get to me or whatever. But they'll know better how to do it. I love you all too. Ah, love it. Oh, like I got that far and it's almost done. It's just a lot of little wire wraps now. And I'm going to have a really cool, I got to figure out how I'm going to close this. What kind of clasp am I going to do? I can make my go-to clasp is probably what I'm going to do. Let's make one right now so that I have it ready because we got a couple more minutes before I make the drawing, right? And don't forget, our pearls are on sale for 30% off right now. So you can grab some of these pearls that I am playing with at a lovely deal. And so I'm going to make my hook and loop clasp that I like to make when I make these little clover swirls. And so then it's a hook and eye. If you have 20 or 18 gauge for this, I think it works a little bit better. But I'm going to make a smaller version. So it depends on how big you want your hook to be, and doing a smaller version with the 20 gauge, like I am with these smaller loops, it works. And for this necklace, I think a smaller version works great. So I'm making the same like I did here, where I'm making 3. Oh, thank you, Kristen. I love adding wire into things. Wire is my first love, I will say, in beading. That's what got me in hooked. And then I got my little clover, and then I'm going to just curve that around. I'm going to use the tube of from my reamer drill. Yeah, reamers. Tweak that little bit right here so it's off more center, and I wrap that around. So this is going to be my hook, my eye, of my clasp. There for sure could probably wrap this around to make it extra secure, just a little bit right there, a little couple wraps. I could have just made a loop with the Softlex or the loop on one of these ends to work, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a set with this one. All right, who's ready for that drill? And then I'm going to make a hook in the same fashion. If you make a bunch of these, like the necklace and bracelet that I did in my spill the beads that day, you would get very fast at them. Going to use that again to make a round. I'm going to cut past what I want because I want to then take this end and curl it upwards and squeeze it. And now I have my hook. So that's going to be my clasp at the top. And then I'm just going to make a bunch of this chain in between. So who's ready for, did you get your hashtag pearls? I see some extra hashtag pearls. We have 43 people. Awesome. Ready to win. Who's going to be the winner? Must be present. Hopefully you're here. Oh, no, that's not the one that I want. Oh, yeah, that is probably what. There we go. Share screen. Are we ready? Ready, set. Oh, we got another one. Good luck, everyone. I hope you win. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Oh, I see all my favorite people. Ginny. Oh, my goodness, Ginny. You are the winner. Congratulations. Congratulations. That is so fabulous. Oh, Ginny, I love having you in our beading family. It's fabulous. Let's see. Stop screen. Let's go back to me. No, I am feeling much loved by you all. Thank you so much. It really makes my day. Fridays is the best because I get to bead with you. And I cannot thank everyone enough for to welcome me in the soft flex beading community, along with some of my good old friends that I see from other times too. And I couldn't thank you for enough. So just to get an idea of how this, oh, you can't see it with my other necklace on. We'll get a quick little hello on the air, show off how this is going. So you could see it laying. Wait, kind of look in the camera. Looking in the camera is different than looking in a mirror. It's opposite of what I want it to do. So that's how it's turning out. I am enjoying how this turned out. I hope you did too. Please, if you make something like this, share on Softflex VIB Facebook group. It's always lovely to see the creations and what you make. It cheers me up always. I love you all. Happy beading. Stay tuned for this. Oh, we didn't go over what I'm going to make. So that's okay. We're too late for that. See you later in the comments because I'm going to be watching with you all later this evening at 5 p.m. with Kristen and all her friends. And doing that, watch our live sale. Goes on and through Sunday. We got some great little bits and pieces in there that would look great in a creation like this or something else. And I will see you later. Thank you. Bye.